Hi everyone, Jan Fursden here from Fursden House. I was kind of down in the dumps a little bit, and I decided to do something for me today rather than everything else that I've been doing lately. So I thought I'm going to pull out my Easter tree and decorate it. And there it is. The tree itself is made from a very long branch from a bush that is called a contorted filbert. And you can see why it is definitely contorted. It's also called, in other places, a Harry Lauder, Lauder, Harry Lauder walking stick. And all I can say is Harry must have been very interesting to use that as a walking stick. But that's the name of the branch. And my husband put concrete around it inside the container while I held it up. And it's been at least 10, maybe even closer to 15 years. And it's still just really it's lasting really well. Every now and then, some of the branches will clip off, and I'm like, okay, fine. But we still have two or three of those bushes, so I figure one of these days I may have to redo the thing. And on the bottom is my Santos to the left. Her name is Lucia. Um, Found her years and years ago, and she was all drab and dark colors, and yeah, we took care of that. We painted her. And then I also made a crown for out of, I think it's wool and beads. I just, little baby beads all over the place. I had a lot of fun doing that. I've been wanting to do some more crochet work, or not crochet, I don't crochet for heaven's sake. Embroidery. I love embroidery, and I've done a lot of it over the years, but I stopped. Oh, probably about 10 years ago. Got into other things, and then started doing my journals. I think it's been about 3 years ago now. But anyway, I thought it turned out real well. I'm going to pause it for just a second. And here we have an Easter basket that belonged to my husband when he was a little boy. I just always thought it was so neat. And then you can see the full covered bunnies. They're not real. But the reason I collected those is when I was younger, we would wake up in the morning and we would have these candies everywhere. I mean, we didn't eat much chocolate or any candies much at all throughout the year. But on Easter morning, we had rabbits in foil and eggs and all kinds of stuff. And it was just really neat. And it reminded me of lots of happy memories. So that's why I have those collected. Now I'm going to pause one more time. And I'm hoping this will show up in the light. This little Easter tree. My youngest daughter, Liz, won this. But it's a family funny story. We were at a church picnic outside, and there were trees everywhere, and this massive tree that we were pretty much right under. It was huge. I don't know what kind it was, but and now we're talking about 30 years ago, 29 years ago, and they had prizes. And Liz, of course, she wanted to go play with the other kids and stuff, and so did Laura, and thinking everything's fine and dandy, and I'm talking to the friends and everything, and they start calling out the prizes, and they called out Liz's name, and she didn't answer. And I was like, well, wait a minute, where is she? She must not have heard. So they called it out again. Still no answer. And at this point, I'm like, all right, where is she? Did she go to the bathroom? What, she's supposed to tell me. And of course, you take your eyes off them 3 seconds and they're gone. And everyone was kind of looking around. Where's Isabel? Or not Isabel, where's Liz? Where's Liz? And then finally, we hear this tiny little voice that is way up high, and it says, "Here I am." She had climbed that massive tree so high. I cannot tell you how, 20 feet at least off. Oh no, she had to have been higher than that. I was like, oh my gosh, do not panic. And I knew if I panicked, she'd panic and then she'd fall. So I just walked under the tree and calmly talked to her and said, "You need to come on down. You won a prize." Okay, mommy. down she comes. We won't go into what happened to her after she got down, but that's the little tree that she won, and we have to tell that story every time we see the tree. It brings back a lot of fun memories, and I'm going to give that to her so that she can tell the boys, my grandsons, about her little escapades. Come to think of it, that might not be a wise idea because they'll be doing the same thing. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you all a happy Easter. I hope you're having a blessed day, and I just wanted to do a little bit different. Hopefully, we're not too much longer. I'll start working on journals and ephemera and things again. We've just got a lot of challenges right now going on with our family, and so I've not been able to devote the time and energy that I really want to. So hopefully soon. Take care, and thank you all for your support. And again, have a blessed Easter. Bye-bye.